Hi everybody and welcome to this QuickBites video. In this video we're going to be doing an HTML interface for the display inside of your car. This is a thing that is really easy to do, but we're going to be combining this with ProtoPie, where you can create the UI's experimentation, and basically you can use that inside of VRED, inside of your car. So if we go into VRED, you can see that we have the basic example scene here, and in this case we are working with a screen. I've just made it a little bit bigger and wider to fit better with the UI that I'm working with. So in this case, the first thing I have done is just create a material. So in this case, it's called display test. We have a display that is fully mapped and correctly mapped, but I've just created this test to show you how to do this step by step. So the first thing you are going to be doing is, in this case, you can go to scene. I'm going to zoom here real quick. You can go into scene, and here you just need to click into the media editor. So here you can see we have a web engine already, the example one I created before. We're going to be creating a new one and calling this one simply test. So once we have this, we are going to be needing, for the one side, the dimensions, and from the second side, the URL. In this case, the dimensions, I already know them. It's 1920 by 1200. So now if I take the zoom out, we need a URL. In this case, I'm working with ProtoPie. So you can see this is the display that we created. And in this case, we have just a couple of controls. This is based on the example, a car UI that they provide you. In this case, you can look for the weather, time, music, and you can also play, pause, and scroll the music, the song that you're playing in this case. So we are going to need to convert this into HTML to be able to import it. So what you can do here is you can click on cloud on the top right. So if I zoom right here, you can see we have a button called cloud. This is going to be saving in the cloud. And you can open this as an HTML instance directly from the ProtoPie website. So if we take the zoom out, now I'm going to show you how that looks like. This is basically the interface we created in ProtoPie on a shareable version. So we are going to be needing this HTML URL that we have up here. So we're going to do right click, copy. And in this case, you can see that we have the bar, we can scroll and so on. So now if you go inside of VRED, you just need to copy and paste that URL here. So now, as you can see, basically we have the media editor already created with the right URL copied in. We are missing the material connection. So we have the material that is applied to the screen, and we need to just, in the material editor here on the right, we just click and drag and drop into the material slot on the web engine. And as you can see, it's already applied, but it's really dim. The reason for this is that if you see here on texture, you can see there's a diffuse here, but if you click, you can actually enable the incandescence as well. So if we click, now that material is receiving the incandescence information from the web engine as well. So if we go to the material here on the right, we'll just go to the bottom, and we can put the incandescence first to white, and then the value to 1, for example. And now you can see that that actually looks like a display right now. So if we now go to VR, you can see we have the interface we had before right here. So we can, for example, drag it to a different part of the song. We can click play. And as you can see, we can jump to different points of the song. Or we could, for example, let's stop the music real quick. And we can, for example, look for different locations, or if you got, for example, a better integration than the one that I have, you could, for example, just drag the map, make it bigger, smaller, or like scroll around different applications inside of VRED. So thanks a lot for having watched this video. I hope it was useful, and if you have any questions, please write them below. I will try to reply to them, and have a nice day.